Yes, and some background voice is coming for today. Uh, so actually, influxDB means like we are having a JMeter and we are having a JMeter script, and from the JMeter script we will do some load testing here. And so in the earlier class, I explained you like once we have done the load testing, one report will generate, and in the report we can able to see the aggregate like response time, throughput, everything. Okay, just one second. Yeah, sorry, actually, because of some. Yeah, okay. So actually, na, from the report we can able to see the response time, throughput, everything. Okay. So, but what will happen? Na, I want to see the real time scenario, like how the real time. For suppose when I started the load testing, I want to know at what time the response time is getting higher and which request is taking more time. Okay. So this way I want to see in the real time analysis here. Like uh, for suppose one emergent sale came here. Okay, then I want to know starting at what time the sale begins here, how many users comes here, and where they're facing issue. Like so maybe any slowness will happens here, or what is the response time. Everything I need like a real time analysis here. So for this purpose, now we are integrating an influxDB by using a backend listener, and this in the influxDB, all the reports will come. Whatever we are doing the load testing, each and everything, all the reports will come into influxDB, and from the influxDB, the graphs will come here. Okay, and from the graph, I can able to see at what time, what is the response time, and for which request the response time is more. Okay, so this is also very important. You can in the resume also you can keep like I learned the influxDB and grafana. Okay, that is very advantage. Like they will come to know, yeah, you know this integration of Jmeter with influxDB and grafana. Okay, now in this so in this particular class, I will explain you how to download these softwares here. Just go to Google, like influxDB. Just type influxDB. Okay, so you can write like influxDB download. So then in the downloads we can go for. I think this is the recent downloads here. Okay, so from the company website only we are taking this. So now we can go for suppose if you need this influxDB in the Docker, or Linux here, or Windows here. So depending upon the operating systems, we can choose the particular software here. So as I'm using the Windows, okay, I will go for Windows binary. This is one, and I think it's not actually for influxDB we are having different softwares, different versions here, 2.1, 1.8. Okay, so actually 1.8 is working properly. Like it's not working like actually in this particular section, like we are explaining for 1.8. Okay, no problem, we can learn any one, everything, all the process will be same, similar way. So what I will do, just I will download this particular software here. I will download this particular software here. How to do this? Just I will copy this. Just I will copy this. Then I will go for Windows PowerShell. Just I will go to Windows PowerShell. Okay, just go for Windows PowerShell because it given a particularly the software can download by using Windows PowerShell only. Just paste it. Okay, then we can download this file, particular file. So this way we can download here. Very simple. See, actually given one path, just copy this path and open Windows PowerShell here. And from the Windows PowerShell, download this particular software here. Okay. Or we can also we can also download from the GitHub or somewhere. We can download here. There will be no issue. You can go here and you can check that particular software what you need. See, these are all versions here: 2.7, 2.7, everything. Okay, as of now I'm going for 1.8. Okay, this is 1.8. From here also you can download. See, this is one more. Let me. Okay, I will send this path. Okay. Okay, after this class now I will send this path. Okay, just see here gz in the sense these are all Linux files here. Okay, Linux or different. As I need for Windows now, so I will download this zip file 1.8. So either we can go for we can use that particular one or we can download from here. Okay, so this way I downloaded the influxDb software 1.8. Okay, now Grafana also I will download because we need two softwares here. One is influxDb and one is Grafana. Again I will go for just Google. Then these are all open softwares here. Just go to Grafana download here. Okay, Grafana downloads. Always like not only for influxDB, this Grafana can be integrated with any DB. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. So just go to Windows here. Just go to Windows here. You can choose any version that depends upon you. I'm downloading this 11.44 version and download the zip file. Okay, download the zip file. Okay, so this zip file will download here if you'll see. Okay, so this way we can download this. Already I downloaded this one. Again I'm doing. It's better. I will stop this. Okay, already I'm having this file. Okay, so this way like very simple. Initial go to influxDB, GitHub and download 1.8 and go to Grafana and download this version here. Okay, now I will explain you the process how to do this. Just go to this. Okay, this is okay. I downloaded this influxDB and Grafana. Okay, now this is the 1.8 version which I downloaded. Okay, if you unzip and you can unzip and you can open this. So we are having different applications here. So in this application, initially open this influxd. Open this. Click on this influxd. Just click on this influxd. Okay, so it will start. The influxd will start. Okay, once influxd will start, na, just go to command prompt from here. Just go to this path because I want to open this file. I want to open this file, but not normally. I should open this file from the command prompt here. So what I will do, just I will write command cmd from here. Just I will write command here. Very simple. I can see. I will explain you. Just go to this path and cmd command pro. Okay. Now from here, just write I and tab. So press the tab. influx.esc file. This file I should open from the command prompt and it will show you connected to HTTP localhost version 1.8. Okay, so if it is showing like this, na, then our influxDB was connected to my laptop, okay, with a port number 8086 in the local host. Why? Because I'm using my own laptop here, so it will say that local host. Okay, now this is the URL. This is the URL for the influxDB. Just copy this. Okay, and you can keep it somewhere. Okay, so this is the URL for the influxDB. InfluxDB. Okay, now what is the process? Once InfluxDB is connected, then I want to set up. I want to create one DB. I want to create one DB. Okay, database. So for this purpose, now what I will do? Just I will write show databases. I will write show databases. Yeah, it is showing some database here. Okay. Already I'm having some database here. I want to create one new database. So what is the purpose of influxDB? See, actually, not only influxDB, you can open you can have this grafana will be works for any DBs here. MySQL, MongoDBL. Okay. So this grafana means like it will show the virtualization in the graph manner. Okay. Now I want to create one. I want to create one DB. So create database. So create database. Okay, maybe just 1 second. So now I want to create a database, just for this purpose. So create database. So create database. I want to give some name. I want to give some name here. So what can I give? JPET. I've given JPET underscore influx DB. Just given something like a JPET underscore influx DB. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. So create database and so I want to create one database here. So I given some name JPET underscore influx DB. Okay. So now the database got created. Initial, that is the main purpose. We should create database. Okay. Now we can see whether database is created or not. Show databases. Okay. See now JPET underscore influx DB. It's got created. Okay. Once the database is created, then I want to create a user. I want to create a user with password. I want to create a user with password. So user, create user. Just I will write something like JPET user. Okay, I written JPET user with password. These are all SQL queries like so password. Okay, with password. Password will be in single quotations here. I will write user only. I will write I will give user only. Okay. Now the user also got created. Now I want to see the users here. Show users. See now JPET user is one user here that we created now. Okay. Now database created and user got created. Okay. That means like this user can access this particular database here. That is the purpose. We created one database and we created one user. Okay. Now I want to use this database because I want to use this database whenever I will do the Jmeter load testing using Jmeter. Okay, all the data will be stored in this particular DB, and from this DB, the Grafana will collect all the particular requirements here, and the Grafana will show the graph. So, which database I want to use here? Because I given JPET underscore influxDB. So use JPET underscore influxDb. Influx DB. Okay. So now I'm using this jpet underscore influxDB. Now almost it's complete. So the influxDB, this setup got completed. InfluxDB setup got completed. Okay. Now I will see the Grafana now. This so very simple. Initially turn on this and open command prompt and turn on this InfluxDB. Then you create one database and create one user. Now coming for Grafana. So coming for Grafana. So now you can take any so just okay. But in the zip file, just go to Grafana server. Okay, turn on the Grafana server. Just turn on the Grafana server. Just click on this Grafana server. Okay, so now the Grafana also started. You can see what is the Grafana URL. You can see here. One URL will come here somewhere. See, the Grafana URL is this much. This one. This is the Grafana URL. Okay, I want to open this particular URL. That is the Grafana. Okay, so always port numbers will change here. For Grafana for 300, for InfluxDB 8086. Okay. So once the Grafana server started, na, then just go to just one second. I think yeah. Okay. So now go to the local browser and turn on the localhost. Okay. At 3000 port number 3000. Now the Grafana started. Okay. Actually, you can make it sign out. Initially, see, actually the user yeah, initially once you log in, na, the username is admin and password is also admin. Always username and password both are admin only. For Grafana, username and are password are admin only. Are admin only initially. Later you can change the password. Okay, but initially both are same only. Okay, I've changed the password admin and some other password I kept here. Okay, then login. Then login. I log in here. Now this is the Grafana. Welcome to Grafana. Okay. Now, okay. Now I want to add my data source here. So I will click on this add data source. Okay. See, so many actually we are having so many DBs here. Prometheus, Graphite, InfluxDB. Okay. Elasticsearch. This Grafana will be useful to integrate with so many MySQL, PostgreSQL. These are all DBs here. These are all DBs here. Okay, and this is a cloud Azure Monitor. Okay, Grafana Cloud, App Dynamics, Dynatrace. Okay, Datadog. Okay, Jira, MongoDB. Okay, these are all so many Splunk. These are all some monitoring tools. These are all monitoring tools here. Okay, these are all monitoring tools here. So in this way, like this Grafana can integrate with so many softwares here. But in our case, we are using InfluxDB. Okay, it is also like it's like a database only. Just what I will do, just I will select the InfluxDB. Just I will select the InfluxDB. Then I want to give some name here. It's better we can give the name like a database only. What is the database we given? Jpet underscore InfluxDB. Okay. So Jpet underscore influx DB. Now URL. What is the InfluxDB URL? I said no, like InfluxDB URL is this much. Is this much? Okay. So what I will do, just I will copy this. Just I will copy this and I will paste it here. Okay, that is the influxDB URL. Now, for influxDB data, what is the database we are using now? We are using this database jpet underscore influxDB. So same you can give jpet underscore influxDB. Same database we can give. User, it's not admin user. Like what is the user we created now? We created a user with jpet user password is user. Okay, you can see here jpet user password user. So this we can give jpet user password is user. Okay, now just you given everything, you given database name, you given username password, and you given the influxDB URL. Just save and test it. It's working. Data source is working. Now I want to build a dashboard here. Okay, I want to build a dashboard here. Okay, actually we can create a dashboard. Okay, or we can import a dashboard. Okay, but it's better we can import a dashboard here. So let me show you like actually some dashboards will be available. Okay, so grafana dashboard Jmeter. Okay, load testing. Something you can type it in the Google. It will come to us like grafana dashboards everything. So this is like a dashboard here. This is one dashboard here. Okay. So what we can do, just we can download this particular JSON. Okay, we can download this particular JSON. It will download here. Okay, so we can download here particular JSON. Then I want to import. So what I will do, just I will go here and I will import the JSON file. I will import the JSON file. Okay, I will give the name. Already I'm using this dashboard earlier, so I will change the name. Now, what is the DB? Which DB I'm using now? I'm using jpet underscore influxDB. I'm having so many DBs here, but now as of now I'm using jpet underscore DB. So I want to choose this particular DB. Then import. Then import. And here also you want to change the data source. Here also I want to change jpet underscore DB. See now this is a particular dashboard here. In this dashboard, you can see the total number of requests here, failed, how many requests got failed whenever we are doing load testing, and received bytes, sent bytes, error rate, okay, total throughput, total errors, active threads, like transitions response time, 95th percentile, network traffic, okay, everything in the dashboard. It's like a real time, like whenever we are doing load testing for 30 minutes, na, it will show everything like over the chart, what is going on. Okay, each and every second, what it is going on. Okay, everything it will show. Now, in the next lecture, I will tell you how to integrate this JMeter with Grafana. Okay, I think we are having time here. We can use we can complete. Let me complete this one. Okay, just what I will do, I will go to my JMeter. I will go to JMeter. Then I will open the bin folder. Let me open the Windows batch file. Yeah, we can complete, no problem. We can complete this JMeter integration also. So very important here. So if you will practice this one, this will also you can say that you know this particular integration JMeter influxDB with JMeter and Grafana.
Yeah, I have a question. What's the purpose of using this Grafana and
Yeah,
Jmeter?
I said no, like in Graph earlier in the earlier class I
Mm-hmm.
showed you a report, like
Yeah.
what the response time, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that report we are getting a report here. Like in the earlier class we got a report. Let me show you. So this reports came earlier in the earlier class. This reports came. Okay, this way the report came when you are doing load testing at what time. Okay, and the percentage error and number of samples, number of failed samples, 95th percentile. Okay, everything like a report it is showing. But now what Grafana will help us, na? Grafana will show like a visualization for the 30 minutes. That is like a report it is coming, but here it will show us at what time what is the response time, which request. Okay, I will explain you everything. But as of now, I think you understood now what is the purpose of Grafana. Just to show this report in a visualization manner. That's it. Because in the earlier class now we have seen when we are running the load testing, so we don't know what is happening until the report comes. Okay, but now we can able to see we can able to monitor over the grafana what is going on, which request is taking more time. So we can able to monitor this. Okay, now I will explain you. Let open the Jmeter. I taken a script. This is a script. Okay, registration script here. I taken this. So what I will do? Let me remove this one. I will remove this. Okay. I will go to thread group and I will add one. I will add one backend listener. Go to listeners and add one backend listener. And in the backend listener, we are having so many implementations. One is Dynatrace. If you want to integrate Dynatrace, you can use this Dynatrace plugin or Graphite or InfluxDB. I'm using the fourth option here. I'm using the fourth option here. Let me zoom in. I'm using the fourth option here. Now, here no need to change this particular line. I want to change only this. Why? Because here he has not given the host to change. This is not my URL. Now, what is my URL? What is my URL of influxDB? Okay, so localhost 8086. So I want to use this. Instead of this, I will remove localhost 8086. Okay. Now what is the DB I'm using here? Which DB I'm using here? As of now, I'm using which DB? I'm using jpet underscore influx DB. So I want to write that DB name in place of this. So jpet underscore influx DB. Okay, just give the URL and influence DB. That's it. No need to do any changes here. Just add one backend listener as explained earlier. Okay, we are adding one backend listener. Through backend listener, we are connecting the Jmeter with influxDB, and from the influxDB, we can able to see the graphs, everything from the grafana. Okay, now what I will do, just I will run this one for just I will run for 50 seconds only, because just I will run to show you like. So what I will do, just I'm running this one. Just I added backend listener, then I given the URL and the DB name. Just I'm running. So once it is running now, we can able to see visualization here in the grafana how this is working. Okay, as of now it is not connected still. It is taking some time. It's taking some time. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Yeah, it's coming now. See, is it coming? So whatever it is running here, it is running now. Everything is running now. It is showing the grafana. How many requests came till now? How many failed requests? How much received bytes happens here? How much sent bytes happens here? What is the error percentage? Everything. See in the report, we can able to see everything. It will come in the grafana like a and you can see the throughput at what time we started, and we can see the number of threads here. See number of threads we given 4 in Jmeter. How many threads are given? 4 only, na? 4 concurrency. 4 users can access the application parallelly. So 4 users. So everything I can able to see from the grafana. see 95th percentile response time. Here, see, I can click and I can see registration. What is the registration time it is taking? Which transaction controller is taking more time? You can see enter the store is taking more time here, around 3 seconds. Okay, maximum around 3 seconds here. Okay, register page, sign in page. So you can able to figure it out which page is taking more time here from the grafana board. Okay, easily, and at what time it is taking. You can see the timing also, at what time the response time is more. Then you can able to explain to developers or your team members at this particular time the response time is getting very high. Can you check from the log files here why the response time is coming high? And they will check. Okay, so in this manner, the Grafana board will help to check coming here. See, now it is coming. See, for only for enter the store it is coming. Okay, individual also we can see. Individual also we can see. For enter the store, how many request came, how many failed request came, what is the error percentage. Here we can see. For suppose if I will click on sign in, then sign in it will come here. Okay, individual transaction it will come. You can see the you can application name or update. Okay, data source. Okay, in this way you can see here the enter the store response time of this, and for enter the store what is the 98th percentile, what is the 95th percentile, this much. Yeah, okay, thank you.